Hey, it's Raegan Thorp here with the Raegan Thorp Real Estate Group, and I am back with Caviness with Drake-Tripp Properties. She specializes in short-term leasing and property management. And if you didn't catch that video last week, check it out. Really quickly, though, short-term rental management is renting 30 days or less. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And what makes you different from other property management companies? What makes you stand out?
Yes. So just to give everyone an idea of how my business model works, what happens is when let's say you have a home, right? And you have an extra home. And let's say you're potentially looking at doing something with it to make some extra money. So what I would do is you would hire me. I would come on board and I would make a percentage of the profit for running and managing your property. But obviously in return, because you're doing short-term rentals, your profitability is going to be significantly higher than finding a long-term tenant as well, right? What's great about that is you also are no longer the landlord, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say there's a leak in the sink. Well, if you have a long-term tenant, or if you just have the house sitting there, as the property owner and the landlord, that's your problem to go fix it, right? What I do is I go fix it myself, right? I have the people and the contacts to be able to resolve those issues for you. Mm-hmm. So I think what really separates me from a lot of the bigger short-term rental management companies is one, I'm really looking to build out my portfolio of having just 10 to 12 clients that I work with. I'm not a property management company that's going to have over 100 properties. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be taking on that much. I'm a very boutique firm. It's just me, myself, and I. So hiring me, you're going to have full dedication to your property. I promise my clients to visit their properties at least once a week. I have a very, very high attention, a high level of detail and attention to not only the home, but my cleaners and their professionalism, and just providing the best quality of service to all my clients coming in and out of my Airbnb properties. So you're going to get complete dedication from me on the properties that I'm on. One of the other things that I offer too is a lot of times with homeowners, right? If they do want to run short-term rentals, obviously one of the big things you need to have furniture in the house, right? Mm-hmm. Another thing where I really feel like I stand out from other bigger short-term rental management companies is a lot of them will say, hey, you need to spend all this money in order for us to design your home for you and get all this furniture in, right? And, for instance, last week I had a call with someone and he said that this company was telling him he needed $50,000 per apartment in order to furnish a 2-bedroom apartment, $50,000. And I said, oh, you don't need to spend that kind of money, right? Exactly. Yeah. So depending on the house and what you're looking to do, I charge a much smaller fee for you to pay me to work within your budget, assuming it's appropriate for the house that we're looking to furnish. So that's another thing that I offer as well.
That's awesome. And I know we met through a networking group. We've already shared some, plumbing and electrical people. And we want to share the best with each other.
Yes.
It's also really important. A lot of property management companies aren't very hands-on, but you being local, being able to check in on those properties, make sure they're being well taken care of, I think is huge.
Yes.
So if you are looking for an amazing short-term property management rental manager, did I say all that right?
Short-term rental manager. Yes, you got it.
Let me know how I can connect you with Cavi. She's amazing. Awesome addition to our networking group. And would love to get you guys connected so you can definitely increase profitability for sure. So Raegan Thorp Real Estate Group.